So I initially studied with Natasha and Roop. I studied my Reiki Level 1 a couple of years ago after the birth of my first son, Angus. I had felt that my pregnancy and the birth and early motherhood had been a real spiritual journey and a connection into myself that I hadn't felt before, that I really wanted to continue that journey and explore different therapies and different ways of helping my own healing and creating a more authentic life for myself and for my little boy. So when Natasha and Root were offering the Energy Medicine Practitioner training program, I was really keen to join. I was a little bit apprehensive because I just found out that I was pregnant with my second baby, Dougie. So I was a little bit worried about the time commitment and whether I'd be able to kind of put enough of myself into it to really get enough out of the course and be able to fully commit to completing everything. But actually, it was perfect timing. I feel that the structure of the course actually gave me a bit of structure throughout my pregnancy to make sure I was taking that time for myself, taking that time to focus inwards, and really did reconnect me in a way that I think I really needed. My second pregnancy was a little bit more tough than my first, and the training really gave me some vital tools to help myself through that time. As well as that, Natasha and Root were extremely accommodating and flexible, and the course itself is quite fluid in how it works. So I felt that I had more than enough opportunity to catch up on anything that I missed out on. All of the calls are recorded, all of the training is recorded, so there's plenty of time to go back. And now I'm on maternity leave, I've got plenty of time to kind of go and refresh myself for anything that I didn't feel that I'd fully absorbed or taken in. So the training for me has opened up a few things. I think firstly it's helped me be more authentic in myself, and it's led me to have more authentic relationships with the people around me, which has then led me to be a more conscious parent. It has made me much more aware of my own nervous system and how my emotional state has an impact on my children as well as other relationships. And in terms of the space holding for toddlers is a challenging thing, but I think the course itself has given me the tools to keep my own level of calm throughout the challenges of being a parent, and reminding myself to come back to that calm state. So the challenges of dealing with toddlers, I think the course itself has allowed me to have clearer conversations internally with my own parts and regulate my own thought processes and my own emotional state to allow me to hold that space in the most calm and understanding way that I can. I think through, as I mentioned before, through being more authentic with myself, that, as I said, has kind of made me have more authentic conversations and not being afraid to speak my own truth and not being afraid to hear other people's truths. So I think it has created stronger communications between me and my family members, which has obviously strengthened my relationships with my immediate family and my wider family. I didn't necessarily sign up for the course to gain skills in that would be applicable in my day-to-day job, but the space holding skills are completely transferable into that role as a people manager, and I'm certain that I will be putting some of the new skills I've learned into practice when I go back to work at the end of the year. I also, though, feel that the course has given me a new sense of belief within myself and my own kind of calling I'm feeling to be there for others. So I'm starting to offer Reiki to family members and friends, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where that takes me. And I'm keeping an open mind, but it has definitely already started to open up a lot more opportunities. But I feel like there's a lot of people that would come on this course and then feel the pressure to go down a holistic route, where actually I think the skills that I learn in a container like this are completely transferable and needed in those kind of more corporate institutions. So I've started to offer out Reiki treatment to friends and family, and I'm just keeping a bit of an open mind about where it's going to take me. But I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds. I was surprised by the breadth of information that is covered on the course. You know, I think the course content, the kind of the big meaty stuff like the energy medicine, the Reiki, the IFS, and the space holding is fantastic. But there are also a lot of elements that are around diet and nutrition, safeguarding, and I think I was surprised by how much the course infiltrated the rest of my life and my kind of day-to-day practices. And I think that is what is the most powerful thing about the course. It is not just a course to gain a certificate in Reiki level 2 and then go out and offer those services. I do truly think it is life-changing. It certainly made me have a completely different outlook on my life, and I can't thank Rupa and Natasha enough. The additional practices that are taught on the course are extremely powerful, but more importantly to me, they're really accessible. They're really easy to integrate into your daily routine, that even as a mother of a newborn, I was able to spend 10, 15 minutes a day connecting inwards and grounding to myself. And that helped me to be more present as a mother and just brought me back to me.